started off just as a soccer school coach. I got the job to be development officer, club development officer and skills coach as we kept on going on, as we kept on developing the soccer school. Now the chairman as well of the club. Been the secretary once and now the chairman of the club.
So you've gone from coaching and to being the chairman, how important is it having good connections with scouts who we've seen today and other academies?
Well, because we've got such a good history and reputation of developing players of all age groups, it's really important that not only do we protect ourselves in safeguarding matters, but we also protect the children, the parents, when they get approached, because there are some unscrupulous clubs who will go backdoor and they will cause issues, because if they get invited in and they start training at a particular level, the players are not allowed to play a particular standard of football in certain competitions. So players that are training with academies become exactly the same as an academy player category, and some competitions won't allow it to happen. And what tends to happen is that at some stage somebody finds out that we have an ineligible player on the pitch, and not just that player gets kicked out, the whole team gets kicked out. So it's not fair on a lot of people that's involved, a lot of hard work. Plus, it's not fair on the opposition that we're playing against either. We could actually, best case scenario or worst case scenario, we could go through a full cup competition with an ineligible player in the squad, and strictly speaking, the first team we played should have gone through because we had an ineligible player. So all those teams have lost the opportunity of progressing in the competition. So we need to have a great relationship, not just with the players and the parents, but also with the clubs. So the clubs are honourable and they will do the things that we ask them to do. We ask them to sign in at the soccer school so that we know who is on the facility at any time, which gives the parents a lot of peace of mind. We ask them to approach us first if they see a child that they want to invite in. We ask them to approach us first so we can go and ask the parents if they object to being approached by a representative of a club, because some parents don't want it. Some parents don't want that sort of pressure for the child, and we have to say to them, no, they don't want that, don't want those attentions. Please honour the parents. Now some clubs will disregard that, and they'll go and harass them, and they will really bother them and mire them and cause them aggravation, and we'll lose the kids from the club because the parents don't want it. And it's not fair on the children, because all they want to do is play football with mates.
I was going to say the importance is obviously helping them develop, giving them the right support, but then maintaining the enjoyment in football, because at that age that's what they want as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. One of the biggest things that we try to do here with these kids that you've seen this morning and throughout the club is bring in a bigger emphasis to social awareness, because like you see in the kids that we've had in this group this morning, is that from loads of different backgrounds, from ethnic backgrounds, and we're really proud of that we have that. There's been a couple of boys in the group this morning who've actually got learning difficulties, and it's fully inclusive. We don't, we look at the ability, not the disability, and it's something that we're proud of how we do things. And some of these kids will go through, they may not get signed by clubs, but they'll go through, be part of a team, and they'll be mates for the rest of their lives. We've seen it happen, with teams that are now adults and got other kids that they bring down to the soccer school and to the club. So we've seen it happen, and socially it's as big an issue for us as the skills and the development of football.